continued to make his presence felt at the 2012 Olympic Games. On this latest occasion, he was left dangling 20 feet in the air after getting stuck while taking part in a zip wire act. For those who thought they had been given a break from the Mayor of London's voice after the ditching of his transport message to tube and bus users, they only needed to look up to see the unmistakable figure of Johnson hanging wistfully in the air, clutching a Union flag in each hand. He took the zip wire in Victoria Park, East London, close to the Olympic Park, with safety helmet firmly on after Team GB's first gold medal victory. But after a promising start, gliding along, happily waving his flags, he lost momentum and came to a halt, dangling over a crowd of people for a long and awkward moment. Eventually, staff came to his rescue and used a rope to tow him to the bottom of the line.
It's going well, it's very, very well organized. What they do, get me a ladder.
Number 6. Porta Potty Guy. Perhaps the only thing worse than being stuck in a toilet is being stuck in a portable toilet. Naked. The man wouldn't actually say why he was stuck up to his shoulders in the porta potty or why he was naked, but he was, and it took 40 minutes to get him out. Number 5. Roller coaster ride. Roller coasters are great fun, but imagine if you're stuck upside down while on a move. You don't have to visualize it. Simply as the 16 riders who experienced it firsthand on December 31st, 2007 in Wuwu, China. As they were having fun on the roller coaster, it suddenly stopped as they approached the top of the moon-shaped track, and they got stuck up there for 30 minutes. Fortunately, no one got injured, and workers speculated that high wind resistance was to blame. Number 4. Traffic Cone Guy. People have seen enough hidden camera shows to know when to avoid something unusual, and that's why a bunch of people walked right by a man with his upper body stuck in a traffic cone. But this wasn't a show. He was actually stuck. He eventually needed police assistance to pull him out. Number 3. 55 years in hospital. This man wasn't stuck in a gap or a toilet or anything like that. He was stuck in a Russian mental hospital for 55 years. Toma was a Hungarian prisoner of war during World War II. After being captured by the Russian army, they put him in a psychiatric hospital, probably for no other reason than that he was speaking Hungarian, and the Russians couldn't understand him. There he stayed for over 55 years, forgotten, registered under the wrong name. He never learned Russian, and nobody there bothered to communicate with him in Hungarian, until more than 5 decades later. In 2000, he was finally returned to his hometown at the age of 75. Number 2. Stuck in a bank vault. Apparently, this kindly 92-year-old woman was so forgettable that bank employees literally forgot about her. She was let into a bank vault to access her safety deposit box, and then locked in and left there overnight with no food or water. Somehow, she was totally fine when she was found 23 hours later. She was even kind and polite to the people who locked her in. She was just really thirsty. Number 1. Stuck in a holding cell. Daniel Chong was a University of San Diego student detained during a DEA drug raid. He was found in a house suspected of being used to distribute ecstasy, but was never actually charged with anything in connection with that operation. But he was detained and left in a holding cell and forgotten about for 5 days. That doesn't just mean that he was detained for 5 days. No, he was forgotten. Nobody came to check on him. Nobody brought him food or water. Nobody paid attention to him screaming for help. His holding cell didn't even have a toilet. He nearly died in that room.
You start to realize what you have to do, which is just drink any fluid that's around, which is my urine at the time. And I went ahead and did that.
Even carving the words, "Sorry, Mom," into his arm with a shard of glass as a goodbye note. And he was never even charged with a crime. Luckily, he was released in time to save his life, but not in time to save him from extreme PTSD. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoy the video, please let me know by clicking the like button. Do share, write a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can catch up my next video.